Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a jobless man. Welcome to a jobless man coming to do another bit of animation for something you won't get paid for. Terrible at doing jobs. By the way, so last time I pretty much finished up doing the last bit. And considering that two background artists came up to me and said, "Hey, would you like me to do your scene?" I'm going like, if any background artists are interested in helping me do the thing, then I challenge you, to do backgrounds for both test animations I'm doing, especially the one I'm animating today, which is this one. Because I'm basically using blocky shapes, and I'm not sure if my background art thing is up to snuff. I could probably show you one bit of thing I tried to do. Here it is. Yep. This was me over here trying to follow Bob Ross tutorial. If you'd boot up, please. Here it goes. Yeah, here it is. Here is my attempt at following a Bob Ross tutorial. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm good with backgrounds. Another one I could show off is, let's see if I can find it. Once upon a time, a long time back, I watched a whole simple flip. Yep, here it is. I was working on a simple flips animation, and this was about the background that came out of that. So this was about the background that came out of that animation, and the whole thing is I was on a bit of a Stranger Things kick at the time. When was this made? Yeah, this was made about beginning of this year. I was on a partial Stranger Things kick, though, who knows. So I was trying to make this whole room where we had simple flips. I haven't released this animation ever, so if you want to have me release it, then. But I had this whole thing, everything over here, all this is supposed to be reel-to-reel tapes that I'm not sure got, just ended up having this. So yeah, anyway, if anyone does want to help me, feel free to jump up at the opportunity. And if I do choose yours, and you're gonna be in the thing. I'm not necessarily gonna count anyone else out. I'm pretty much just gonna say, well, if you want to join me in any other animation project that I might do, then come join me in those animation projects. Either way, that was long-winded and maybe a wee bit too long. Anywho, today we are going to be going in and doing the things. So, let's see. Cuffs plus belt plus vest. And this is pretty much going to be, as advertised, it's pretty much going to be the cuffs, the belt, and the vest. Yeah, I think I might just... How many processes are you gonna boot up this time, Firefox? You'll figure that out. Talk with someone about that. So I'm gonna go run the root and... Oof. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't really have a belt. Dang it. The create blank frame. Xenophobia problems on Star Trek over there. Wait. I'm sitting here just going, well, yes, I am a Rhythm Heaven Fever fan. Yeah, I think I might just change just cuffs. That's not xenophobia that's going on in the Star Trek episodes. Like, it's the DS9 episode, and they're talking about general Earth security and questions of the Dominion invading Earth. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's going to be as difficult as I thought it was, at least for the cuffs. Gonna knock that out. Go back to here. Looks like this isn't going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. Every single time. Hobbies. This is probably not how you do animations. Create blank frame. probably just be doing tests. I've been working on my own small little private project type thing for a while now. This I'm having one interesting software issue in the fact that sometimes it likes to sometimes it says, alright, we're gonna be doing a thing here. Frame. One thing that I've been partially distracted by today is the atop the fourth wall 10th anniversary live stream. Because I'm a bit of a fan of atop the fourth wall, if that doesn't say anything about anything. And so this guy, this Lewis person, has been doing the show for 10 years now, and it's one of those things where a lot of people are just going like, oh gosh, I feel old now, and other people are going like, cool. I'm probably one of the people who just goes like, it's cool. Because I've been doing what I've been doing for at least 5 years now, and I still haven't really gotten to the point where I want to be at. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't. I think I'm going to save this as -5. Save it. Gonna let this save. So earlier they were doing a variation of You Don't Know Jack, which honestly I think that's a game name, but it's a game name, alright. And as I join in, and apparently they're doing another thing where it has audience participation. I'm going like, I want to do that, but no. The show must go on. I must do my animation. So I'm doing this instead of watching him. I don't know. It's kind of... What do you sacrifice? Another fun thing that happened recently is discovery of an article about how television animation works, which honestly, for what I'm thinking about doing, I probably desperately need something like that. On another note, I remember I just read that and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Wait, they have an email. They have an email! I'm just sitting here going like, oh my goodness gracious me. They have a friggin' email and I could just use that sucker. I could use this guy. I could probably contact him and show him what I have, cuz honestly I'm working on one thing, but I also might bring up another thing which I was working on but stopped working on because at some point it just kind of became a ugh. For like a handful of years I was working on this. I was generating various ideas for this. It kind of went nowhere. And I remember I learned some things that out of that experience trying to get something going. Because I just kind of went, this doesn't feel like it's working the way I want it to work. Let's just take a look at the cuffs and see how they animate. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Two new interactions on Twitter, eh? Tweeted two of the tweets. The one at the beginning of me just kind of saying, if anyone wants to jump at the chance, and just make a background for any of this. And the other one just stating I'm live. Okay. Vest. Wait a minute. Oh, he has a belt! Oh, I just could have done that. I could have given him a belt. And dang it. Blank frame. Yeah, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, I was just looking at this and I'm like, dang. I have a lot of frames to make some. I think the biggest thing I'm worrying about is just about when I get to the point when I have to color all this, because it's just like, if there was a more efficient, if I were to figure out a more efficient way for me to color what I'm doing, I mean, that'd be awesome. But for now, I mean, I'm doing what I know. I think I could describe most of what I'm working on as I'm doing what I know. For this project, for the other project, to an extent, I mean, for about the 3 years or so, I worked on that sucker. Dang it. Having family problems. Family problems on Star Trek. Honestly, I remember thinking about Star Trek. I'm just going like, Voyager. I do enjoy Voyager, and I am just going like, there are not good things about Voyager. Like the whole, I kind of want to make a weird watching list of Voyager, just kind of pointing out the episodes that don't happen, because a lot of other Trek series don't really have episodes that don't happen. But Voyager is pretty much the worst offender in episodes that don't happen. It's probably just going like, what if I made a reading list, just a watching list, specifically for people going like, so I'm going like, okay, this episode didn't happen, that episode didn't happen. These are kind of sort of the ones that you could probably skip to an extent. That kind of includes the finale and another two-parter as well, but honestly, I remember watching Top the Fourth Wall, because Lewis, the guy who created the show, is also a pretty huge Star Trek fan. And he talked about Voyager's setup, and I'm going like, that's probably because DS9 maybe set a very high expectation as to what a Trek series was gonna be. Because it had a whole bunch of stuff going for it, and then you have Voyager, which kind of was a return to form, but it had all these high expectations set from DS9. And so I had this whole thing of like, we have a crew. We have a crew that is kind of a rebellious crew. It isn't necessarily coming off of it's Maquis, it's from something Renegade, and then they went straight into traditional Trek stuff. I think it's that made some people disappointed over Voyager, because they didn't get some of the in-depth stuff that could have happened, because Voyager was never wanted to focus on that type of stuff. It just wanted to be its own little thing. Who knows, maybe I should be gearing up for fans to jump at me and say no, but to be honest, I mean, dang it. Don't have one where it's on the back. If I could find one where he's... Ruby Amino? What the frick? I'm going with the assumption that, it's a whole onesie type thing. I'm starting to try and pinpoint what I feel's wrong, because I feel like there's something wrong with what I do to an extent. I mean, okay, it's hilarious when you just have the certain pieces. Why is Krita, like, have a mood where I'm going like, I want to be pressure sensitive, and it just says I don't want to be pressure sensitive, and then there are just times when I'm just going like, make up your mind. That's gonna be one weird twist of the spine. Take a look at that. Okay, that's gonna be weird. Let's see how weird that looks. Nah, it doesn't look weird. I'm gonna roll with it. So recently I saw ID4. It was an interesting one. It was an interesting film. Movie Bob's assessment of it, like I remember, like I said last time, I enjoy Movie Bob's deconstruction of I think I talked about this. I think I like had that whole thing of I talked about ID4. Yeah, the thickness is kind of ruining this to an extent where it's just like The Thing. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm thinking of. The episode that's on right now is basically a kind of a kind of sort of variation. The Dominion is like The Thing, only on a bit of a bigger scale and not a monster. The realization of the century. Ooh, I'm gonna keep it like that because I think that actually looks really good. Okay, next bit's gonna be a bit odd. Okay, because then we go into something like this. I'm doing a whole trace over type technique because this was kind of sort of talked about in a stop motion book that we have. Want to make lines wobbly? You trace over it like 1,000 times. That's basically what I'm doing here. Like, if you watch the last one I did, I mean, that's basically what I did over there. I mean, I wanted to make something wobbly, so I traced over the exact same thing multiple times, and I think that worked really well. I think that kind of sort of fixed a handful of things as well. So I might just do the last frame of this. Remember, like, thank you for coming to my haunted talk. One pun, Twitter. Last one. I think it's gonna be another trace over type situation. There we go. this is gonna look fun. Yeah, and then we put the cuffs in, and that's gonna look fun as well. I mean, you can have semblance of an idea of what is going on. That's actually kind of cool. If only the thickness problem wasn't an issue, this would be really good. I think that turnaround works really nicely with what I'm doing. This looks really good. Really, one of the bigger things I'm kind of scared of is going to be the coloring aspect of this, because it's just going to be a partial nightmare to get the coloring in. Which I think I might do next time. Another thing I might do is just kind of see if I can move that belt up, since that's one problem. Or not move the belt up and just kind of have it be a thing that's there. Saver. Okay. We're going to be doing the rendering thing. I think I might kind of sort of revive motion test 2, because I think there was something that was there, but I couldn't figure it out. And I think part of the reason was that he was supposed to jump over and jump. I might need to like sit down and mimic the action myself. Maybe even just kind of go over and say, okay, what is his waist all about? I'm not talking waist as in W-A-S-T-E, but waist as in... Save it. Quit. If I do another one of these, which I'm actually thinking about doing, I might actually do it as like a Minecraft. Go my speed, go my regular speed, do what I regularly do, and just do Minecraft. I think that'd be interesting on the one hand, but on the other hand, I am so clogged up with Minecraft animations, it's not even funny. The one thing I want to do, I want to try my best, my darndest to do, is kind of prove that, sort of prove that I can make a serious Minecraft animation. Because a lot of what you got there is, it's not necessarily taken too seriously. And it's just, I don't know. I kind of feel embarrassed that I do Minecraft animation, and it's probably more or less association with, okay, so you do Minecraft animation. Does that mean you're associated with all the other stuff out there? Part of me is wanting to like do Matrix-esque Minecraft animations. You know? Just like do stuff from the Matrix. Make it feel cool. Like maybe even like replicate a whole scene from Hidden Tiger, Crouching Dragon, or whatever that film is. I get either one mixed up. Just try and replicate a scene in that, but it's Minecraft. Try and make something that a person can point out and say, I watch this guy because he does really cool Minecraft animations. People come and go like, ooh, this guy does really cool it's not the garden variety Minecraft animations I like look up and all that such. Where was I? Right, doing Minecraft for this.
I'm a sneaky as
I can barely hear a thing.
No one's sneakier than me. I'm as sneaky as can be. No one's sneakier than me.
I think what I got going is pretty
I'm
good.
sneaky as can
Save
be.
for one frame there. Yeah, save for... There's a frame there where it's weird. And there's a frame there where it's weird. So I need to go in and weed out those frames.
I'm a sneaky
But otherwise, this actually looks really good.
No one's
And I think the the vest twisting works really well. And that works really well. Yikes. I think this is coming out really nicely. Honestly, I think this has been just a very huge learning experience. I think most of it's just been kind of very huge learning experience. No, I don't have Minecraft open. Save. Don't want it to be named work in progress. Kind of want it to be that. Dash. There we go. Save like that. I could probably edit that. At those odd frames there.
One sneakier than me. I'm a sneakier than me. I'm a
I think that it all works the way I want it to work. Okay. Save it, save it, save it, save it. And again, like I said at the beginning, like I say in the middle, like I say here, I say just go for it. Like if anyone wants to help me with the background, go for it. I want just take a look at these two animation tests that I've been doing, and just do a background for either one of these. And this one I'd say and for this I'd say go for it. If you're gonna do it though, for at least this, take a look at this whole structure here I have, which if you take a look at the Master of Disguise music video is like a little thing. Try and replicate something like that, or something close to this. Give me a PNG of it. I mean, I mainly work in PNGs, like transparent PNGs. And like I don't have Photoshop. I don't have Photoshop. I have about what I need. I have Paint.net. I think I have GIMP on here that I don't use. Like I have a handful of things I don't use. There was OpenTunes, but I kind of dropped that because On the one hand, OpenTunes is fairly robust, but on the other hand, why are you generating so many files? Could you please stop generating so many files? Stop! Okay. So yeah, I think that's how I'm going to wrap things up. So let's go back to the infina void type thing. I'm going to say, thank you all for watching this live stream. If you like the live stream, please place a like. If you like what I'm doing here, please place subscribe. Again. So it continues. Bye.